Hi, my name is Laura Staley. I am a software trainer who wants to help you learn how to use Excel, save time, and a lot of pain in learning how to use the functionality in this software package. So today I want to cover the number one tip I have in Excel for saving time. And this is something that is so simple, yet so many people don't get it and they waste so much time because they don't understand this concept. I was teaching an Excel class one day. It was a beginner Excel class in a big organization, and they required that people take the beginner class before they could move on to the intermediate Excel class. And I had this guy walk in and say to me, the only reason why I am here is because I need the intermediate Excel class, but they won't let me take it until I've taken this beginner class. I don't have time to be here today. I have too much work to do. I'm going to sit in the back row and do my work all day and ignore what you say. Well, he didn't quite say that. But I'm basically just going to focus on my work and be here so that I can move on to the intermediate Excel class because there's nothing you can teach me that I don't already know about beginner Excel use. So I said, okay, fine. I wasn't going to fight him on it. And so I started the class. And I did my introduction about the screen and how to type in data. And then I said, now, if you want to edit text that is in a cell that already exists, you have two choices. You can either click on that cell and retype the text, or you can double click, put yourself in editing mode, and then just edit the text. And through out of the corner of my eye, I could see this guy's head raise up as he said, "Could you repeat that?" So I did. And he said, "Do you know how much time I have wasted in Excel? All these years retyping data when I didn't have to?" And I said, "Yeah, I can imagine." So what does that mean? So this is an Excel file that I created in a previous video. And let's say I want to edit some of the information that is already on the screen. I can click on a cell. So for example, I'm going to click on C3 and that's 3228. Now, one of the things you need to understand is that this row right here is called the formula bar. Whenever we get to the point where we have formulas, you will have the number, the result of the formula in the cell, but behind it will be the formula that will show up in this space. However, if all you have is text or a number, then that's what will show up. So I click here and 3228 shows up. If I click on some text, then that is what shows up here. Okay, so you can edit things in this area. So for example, if I wanted to say Excel ribbon and do the ampersand, I could just highlight and type in the ampersand and it would replace it. And then I hit enter. Actually, I don't even have to hit enter. And it would make that change. So then I could do it again down here. I'll highlight it up here and enter the ampersand and hit enter. Okay. Now, that is nice, but a lot of times it's a pain to move from down here where the text is to up here to edit. So if I wanted to edit something in the cell, I can click on it and type in 1972, and that would replace what I had already typed in. But let's say I wanted to change it from 3228 to 3226, and all I wanted to do was change the 6. In order to do that, the way it is now, if I just single click on a cell, I have to retype the whole thing. However, I'm going to undo. I can also double click on this cell. And when I double click, the cursor is going in the cell. I don't know if you can see that, but the cursor is blinking and it's after the 8. So all I have to do is hit backspace, enter my new number, hit enter, and it's done. Or I could come down here to entering data in Excel and double click. And now I've got the blinking cursor in the middle of the word data. And I could click after the G in entering and hit backspace, 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 and enter. And now it's changed. Otherwise, I would have, if I was just single clicked on a cell, I would have to type in enter data in Excel. And of course it pops up because I'd already typed it in above there. Does that make sense? That is the number one editing tip I have for you. It is so basic, but if you use Excel long enough, you are going to make a lot of changes to your data, and you're going to wish you knew this. So keep that in mind when you are editing data in Excel. So try it in your own spreadsheets. And remember, I'm going to link to a blog post down below that will go through some of the basics of what I've just covered in case you didn't catch the in and outs of the formula bar and where I was clicking. So look for that. And also, I'll see you with my next video.